Welcome back to the channel, Soul Family. If you're new, welcome to Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, from the depths of our soul, our ancestors, our spirit guides, the Most High, the God himself. And as always, thank you so much, Soul Tribe, for supporting the channel. Today's message is a guidance, is a guided ritual that I received from Source, a guided ritual that I downloaded just yesterday, and Spirit wanted me to deliver this guidance before the full moon. And it was specifically also because a lot of people in the collective are having some hardships and are having problems and obstacles that they're needing to face, and I'm getting specifically financial difficulties. And Spirit was trying to say that we have a lot of magic in us to change the outcomes and our experiences. However, a lot of us are not tapping into our magic. And I understand this might be out of fear also, because magic in general is something that we should be cautious of when practicing. And so, this ritual, for instance, I would advise only those with thorough Kendo magic knowledge to do. Otherwise, please follow the guidance specifically as I'm giving it in order to do this safely. Alright, so this ritual that was downloaded to me is called Sweetness of Life. Sweetness of Life. And it is a sweet life abundance ritual. Sweet life abundance ritual. And sweetness of life is basically a spell to bring sweetness into your life, to bring an abundance of positivity into your life, to bring ease, to bring softness, to bring luck, to bring situations where you receive, to bring opportunities, all for your highest good, of course. And I feel like this message is going to be short, 222 on the timer. As this reading, or this video is specifically to give this guided ritual. So let's get into it. Alright, so to do the sweetness of life ritual, we need four main ingredients. We need, we need four main ingredients. And those four ingredients are white candle, a white candle, a white candle, because a white candle is generally used for all types of spell work, and it is a great color to substitute for different colors when you don't have a color to represent their specific energies. Okay, so one white candle, sugar, natural sugar, or even it can be white sugar or it can be brown sugar. Honey, natural organic honey, and olive oil. So one white candle, some sugar, white or brown, some honey, natural or organic, and some olive oil, and also a pen and a paper. So the four main ingredients are white candle, sugar, brown or white, natural honey, and olive oil. And also you need a what? A pen and a paper. Okay. So to first begin the ritual, one, we must cleanse all the items. It's important to cleanse all items before using it for ritual work, because they become tools, energetic tools. Energetic tools become portals for other things to use to manifest themselves. Okay, so one, cleanse all items. Two, write down your name and date of birth on the white candle. So you first cleanse all the material, the tools, like the candle specifically. Cleanse all the tools you're using, and then you can use a pen or a feather, the hard side of the feather, to write your name, your full legal name as on your date of your birth certificate and your date of birth. Okay. Number 3, dissolve the sugar in water and rinse the candle in it, using your dominant hand to fetch and pour the water on the candle standing in the water. So number 3, dissolve some sugar in the water and stand the candle or the white candle that you've written your name and your date of birth on the candle. Now, first of all, about the cleansing of the candle, I forgot to add, you can cleanse your candles and your tools with sage. You can simply use sage to cleanse and smudge them. If you don't have sage, you can use salt water to cleanse the candle. You can also use raw salt by put the some salt on a piece of in a bowl. Put the candle on the salt and pour some more candle on it and leave it for about 12 hours. That's another way to cleanse your candle with sea salt if you don't have a smudge or cleanser. And you can use a smudge again for the other tools that you might be needing for this ritual work. So where are we? Number 3. Number 3, so dissolve some sugar in water and rinse the candle that you have written your name and date of birth on it. Now, how do you do this? Simply by standing the candle in the water and using your dominant hand to fetch and rinse the candle. And whilst you're rinsing the candle with the sugar water, you say this simple affirmation: I call sweetness into my life. Let sweetness grace me in every way. I call sweetness into my life. Let sweetness grace me in every way. I call sweetness into my life. Let sweetness grace me in every way. So whilst you're pouring or fetching and pouring the sugar water onto the candle to cleanse it, you repeat this affirmation. Okay. Number 4. Number 4. Dab the candle to dry, or just basically pat the candle to dry, and put just an adequate amount of olive oil on it. So just tap it to dry, or dab it to dry, sorry, the candle. And once it's dry, you just put an adequate amount of olive oil on it. That is the dressing of the candle. You just put a slight amount of olive oil on it. You want the olive oil to go all over it, but you don't want to just pour the olive oil on the candle. You want it to just go on it adequately, right? You don't even want it to be dripping for this process. All right. So number 5, after you've put the olive oil on it, number 5, put an adequate amount. Oh, sorry. Put an adequate amount of honey on it. So just like you dressed with the olive oil, you just put an adequate amount of honey on it, where the honey is just adequately on the candle, not dripping or all over the candle. You don't want the candle to be swimming in the honey. And then put some of the honey at the base of your candle or the surface with which you're doing the ritual. So once you put a bit of honey to dress the candle, you can pour or sprinkle a bit of honey also at the base of the candle or at the base of your candle stand. This is kind of like sitting yourself in the sweetness. Basically, you're putting or situating your life in the sweetness. Another thing I'm being asked to highlight is the honey. Bees work diligently to create the honey, and they create it, and it has part of their essence. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work and a lot of cooperation, a lot of teamwork to bring this in. So it's almost as if it's like this sweetness also. It's not just a multiplication of the positive abundance or positiveness, right? But it's also kind of like co-creation with nature to bring in the essence or the energy of this ingredients that we're using. 111 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So, number 6, sit still and meditate on the intentions of this ritual, which is the sweetness of life. So, after you have dressed the candle, and dressed it now also with some honey and put some honey under the base of it, at the base of it, uh, you just sit quietly in meditation and just reflect on the intention of the ritual, which is sweetness of life. So, in what ways do you want your life to become sweeter or nicer? In what ways do you want your experiences to become more pleasurable? In what ways do you want to receive more abundance and more positivity? What are the things you want to bring into your life that will allow you to be happier, be more joyous? Or in what ways can you even receive joy and happiness, whether or not you have the material things that you want or need? So this is what you're trying to reflect on. 1115 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. Also reflect on the things that can bring new beginnings into your life. Positive new beginnings, positive or new opportunities. So basically, we're speaking of reflecting or meditating on the things that you want that will bring or add that sweetness into your life. When we think of something being sweet, we think of something pleasurable, something enjoyable, something we like, something that is easy. So not that we're trying to not do anything or live a lazy, no. This is basically sweetness of life. And the thing is, I'm getting also, for a lot of the people that will do this ritual will be the people that have actually done the work and are needing ease. You may have been doing a lot of work, putting in a lot of energy and a lot of investment. And it's like now Spirit is trying to Spirit is trying to guide you to call in more ease into your life, to just allow, I'm hearing soft life, allow the softness into your life. 1221 and now 1222 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. 222 has been coming up a lot. That's because we are receiving balance. The collective is striving towards balance, and it's so admirable, it's so beautiful to see, and I am personally so grateful to be part of this collective. All right, so moving on. The next is after number 6, which is sit still in the energy and meditate on the intention of the ritual. We go to number 7, which is light the candle. Now, after you have meditated on the intentions for a few minutes, you just go ahead and light the candle. After lighting the candle, number 8, after lighting the candle, you take a pen and a paper, and write the sweetness of life ritual prayer on it. So, number 8, get the pen and the paper and write the sweetness of life prayer on the pen and the paper after you light the candle. I will put the sweetness of life prayer. I will read it out and you can write it, and also I will write it out and put it on the community board so that everyone can go and copy if you are interested in doing this ritual. So 10. Oh, sorry, number 9. After you have written the sweetness of life prayer on the piece of paper, number 9, read the prayer on the paper out over the candle and burn the paper with the candle afterwards. So hold the paper, read the prayer out over the candle, not directly over the candle so that your breath blows it out. No, we don't want that. Just enough space, and then you read the prayer over the candle. Usually what I do when I'm doing a ritual with this process where I'm reading the prayer over the candle, I do it 3 times. So you can also decide to read it over it 3 times. Otherwise, 1 time with strong emotion is going to do the work. 144 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Now 1444. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly, this ritual is to help us calling more stability and a stronger foundation as we prepare for the future that we have stepped into. Okay, so let me repeat number 9 again. Read the prayer on the paper over the candle and burn the paper with the candle afterwards. So after you read the prayer over the candle, you use the candle fire to what? Burn the paper. After burning the paper, number 10, let's go to the next one. Number 10, sit in the energy for a few minutes and give thanks for the ritual when done. So after you burn the paper, you just sit in that energy of the ritual. Just sit and take it all in. Allow the energy to engulf you. And then when you're ready, just release yourself from the energy and say thank you. Give thanks for the energy. Give thanks for the ritual. Give thanks to Mother Earth and nature for providing the ingredients that we use for these rituals. Give thanks to Spirit for giving you the knowledge to do this ritual. Give thanks to Source for your life, for the moment, to be able to be in this moment, to be able to do this. All right, so this is the sweetness of life prayer. It goes like this. Sweetness of life I call to me, sweetness of all, and so it may be. Sweetness of love, sweetness of health, sweetness of money, and all that I may need. Sweetness of joy, sweetness of beauty, sweetness of peace, and all I desire. Sweetness of life I call to me, sweetness of all, and so it is. I'll take it again. Sweetness of life I call to me, sweetness of all, and so it may be. Sweetness of love, sweetness of health, sweetness of money, and all that I may need. Sweetness of joy, sweetness of beauty, sweetness of peace, and all I desire. Sweetness of life I call to me, sweetness of all, and so it is. 0101 minute as I recorded this prayer. I absolutely love this prayer. I absolutely love this prayer. I love to do spell work, but I love to write spells even more. And I'm always so grateful when the divine gifts me such beautiful, beautiful guidance, such beautiful rituals. And I'm so, so grateful to share it with you. Please share this prayer or this ritual with somebody who is having a hard time, somebody who is having difficulties, facing obstacles. And I pray that it works wonders for you. And aside of, again, like I said, aside of this tomorrow, 17th October 2024, Thursday, Hunter's Moon / full moon. And the reason why, again, I was saying Spirit was guiding us to do it on this day is because Thursday is the day of material gains, financial gains, prosperity, success, riches. That's the Thursday energy. Thursday is also ruled Thursday is ruled by Jupiter also. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So Thursday is all about expansion. It's all about multiplication. It's all about bringing in, calling in opportunities, creating new opportunities also. So that's the reason why I guess Spirit is trying to say, aside of it being a Hunter's Moon, full moon, this is one reason why it would be very more profound, to do this ritual on a Thursday. And if you're not able to do it on a Thursday, you can pull up the planetary hours for your location or your area. Pull up your your planetary hours. I hope I don't forget to put a link, geotime.org, where you can find the planetary hours for your area. Check out what the Jupiter hour is for whether if you want to do the ritual in the morning, which I recommend. Yes, this should be done in the daytime, not in the night time. It would be better to do this in the daytime, I'm getting. Okay, so you check the planetary hour for Jupiter in the daytime. If you are not doing this on a Thursday and would like to do it on a different day, you can do it on that different day, and then what? Check the do it with the planetary at during the planetary hour, sorry, of Jupiter. Otherwise, I would really, really, really recommend. I highly advise you to try and do it tomorrow if you can, as it would be more profound, I feel. All right, so that is why I will leave this guidance. And if you're feeling skeptical or if you're feeling some type of way, because in the last few weeks and months, the readings that we've done, the readings that I did with some of you, I've noticed that a lot of my sisters, especially, have problems tapping into their magic, and that's because of the stigma, mostly because of religion and the discrimination and the judgment, are not able to tap into their internal power, or are afraid to do certain things or do rituals for themselves because they think it's satanic or demonic. First of all, the word ritual is nothing satanic or demonic. The word ritual is just basically to what? Explain something that is done on a consistent basis to achieve a specific result. So we do rituals every single day. Brushing your teeth is a ritual. Taking a bath is a ritual. Cooking is a ritual. Eating is a ritual. Otherwise, it wouldn't be something that we do on a consistent basis. We take a shower to keep our bodies clean and healthy. We brush our teeth to keep our teeth strong. We eat to keep our bodies healthy. We, do all these different things on a ritualistic basis or on a consistent basis to achieve a specific result. And that's exactly what a ritual is. All right. Thank you so much for your energy and for being here and for supporting the channel as always. If this message resonates with you, or this is a guidance, so if you go ahead, if you actually do this ritual, I would love, love, love to hear your feedback and your result, as I 100% believe that this ritual is going to bring incredible and great results for us. So, Uh, I hope you have the ingredients. Get your magic on tomorrow and let's manifest bigger, 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 bigger than we have ever even imagined, because we deserve it. And it's time to receive all the abundance that we so desire. Have a blessed day.